Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia with Very Cherry Cakes, and today I want to walk you through how I make my cream cheese frosting. I think for a long time when I started, I really despised using cream cheese frosting because I felt that it was always too wobbly, or I don't know what the word is, but it was too soft. So I always felt that it was either gonna bulge over the edges, or that when I was piping it on cupcakes, it was literally just gonna melt off. I always had that insecurity. And also at the time when I started baking, I was working under the cottage law. And a lot of cottage laws throughout the state, depending on where you live, really don't allow for you to use things that require to be refrigerated after they're baked or put together. So for example, red velvet cake. I don't want to get too much into that, like into cottage laws yet, because I do want to make a segment or a video where we talk specifically about that. I just thought I would come in and kind of introduce this video because I know that you guys miss me. I know you do. So here I am. Let's get to the video. First, we are going to need 1 block of cream cheese, and 1 block is about 8 ounces. I'm also going to need 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and remember that these ingredients have to be at room temperature, otherwise it'll be a lot harder for you to mix with your hand mixer or your stand mixer. So for this point, what we're doing is we just want to make sure to incorporate both of these ingredients together. I usually whip these up for approximately 4 to 5 minutes, or until you see that the yellow of the butter combines with the white of the cream cheese. I also want to stress that this part is very, very important because we don't want to move on to the sugar and have lumps in our cream mixture, because those lumps will be a lot harder to dissolve once we add the sugar into this mixture. Now that we have this creamy mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add in the powdered sugar. So I like to add this by halves. So my total amount of powdered sugar is between 4 to 5 cups. So I am going to start by adding only 2 cups into this mixture. And what we're doing here is we're slowly incorporating everything to ensure that you get the smoothest lump-free buttercream or frosting at the end. I also want to add, you guys, like, I'm super honest with you, and I always do tell you that you can use a handheld mixer for any of my recipes, but it is a lot harder because I'm used to using stand mixers. So this whole summer I'm just using hand mixers, and it's been super hard for me, but I'm thriving, girl. I'm good, but it's a lot harder. So for anyone out there that does everything by hand or using a hand mixer, my hat's off to you, girl. You see how the mixture and like the frosting is going wild there? That's exactly what I mean with hand mixers. Like, I'm just saying, it starts to look a little crazy. Once your mixture has incorporated, we're going to go ahead and add the other 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. For this part, you can definitely add a total of 4 or 5 cups. Next, we are going to add vanilla, and in this case I just used the little cap. So in essence, you would need between 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons depending on how vanilla-y you want your frosting to be. And let me tell you something, y'all, like, this frosting tasted so good. If you haven't tried this brand of vanilla, you can get it at Walmart or maybe even online. It's so good. It's like another type of Mexican vanilla. It was delicious. Now we're going to keep incorporating like we did in the beginning, and we're just going to make sure that our powdered sugar is incorporated to the rest of our mixture. The more that you mix, the softer, the smoother, and creamier your frosting will be. This whole process, like the whole mixing part, probably took me between 5 to 7 minutes for each part. Here is how my frosting turned out. This amount was enough to cover a 2-layer 8-inch cake all around and fill my cake in the center, and we also were able to pipe rosettes all the way around. My suggestion is if you want your cake to have a lot more frosting than what mine did, definitely do another half of this recipe, or you can even double the recipe very easily. Here are a few photos of how my cake turned out for one last time. I really hope that you try this recipe. I hope you love it. Let me know if you have any questions in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye!